Okay, this is Tgoose Chris Square again. This is the second video of the okay, I can't be mysterious because that's not how a good teacher teaches. So I'm not gonna say something like, "Unto you I reveal a great mystery." No, I'm saying it plainly. This is not. This is something that not a lot of people know, and the reason they don't know it is because most of the churches in America, which is what I was talking about, churchianity and not Christianity, whereas we have the true definition of Christian religion and being a Christian in the Holy Scriptures. Once again, my good old buddy, he don't leave my side. I'm always armed. My sword, the King James Bible. I'm not giving up on the King James Bible, and I don't have to. I'm just saying that for you guys. I'll give a little plug for these guys. This is the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, and if you don't have access to if you don't have access to a concordance, which you should on your phone, you can get that. I told you guys that, and I know some of you guys listen. But anyways, this is like a good reference tool for the Bible because it'll enumerate or it'll make known what the meaning of words are, and it's a good tool to have. But anyways, we're gonna go into this tool right now. Let's see. I have some things to say. Let's see what I have to say about this subject. This is a secret of the gospel. So when the secret is revealed, you have to honor what it applies to in the law, because we're referencing Deuteronomy 29:29, which the context of that is to basically do the things that God asks you to do. So so this is a secret that I'm going to put out there. Just I wasn't told not to put this out there, so I don't think that Master Jesus Yeshua minds. And I want to say this, I believe this, but Master Jesus Yeshua didn't tell me this. He didn't verify this with me. However, I know enough to know that things that are established by, all things are established by 2 or 3 witnesses. And so, has not been verified, but and this is the only thing that makes perfect sense to me. Only makes perfect sense and verified personally. This was verified, what I was just saying, this was verified personally by 2 witnesses in my life. Now, you have to understand something. Any of you guys that watch The Passion of the Christ, and if you're a Christian, don't chicken out. You need to see what Yeshua went through. You need to see what Jesus went through. The brutality of what he went through. And I'm not going to teach what I know beyond that at this time. And I don't like to be mysterious because it's a bad spirit, because I already mentioned that. No one knows what he went through, and we have an idea, but just the brutality. Well, the thing is, it's even worse than that. The thing is that, let's go to this dictionary and we'll reference page 119, which is well, I'm not going to say what that number means. Okay. Now we're going to go to, and I know, once again, I try not to be over apologetic. I try not to be apologetic at all. We never apologize for God is another strange doctrine that's actually true. I don't apologize for telling the truth about this matter, what I believe. And I make the only claim that I believe this. And it was verified by 2 ways. 3 ways, actually. 2 people in my life verified this, they didn't have a reason to lie, and this book verifies this, that it's there. Because you got to understand, a crucifixion is so brutal, and he died of heart failure. Jesus Yeshua didn't die of blood loss. He died of a broken heart, and his broken heart was, the good news is that that broken heart was rose again as a heart of love for all of his children. Anyways, I'm just trying to bone up on my prayer life, but I say a prayer for the people that are being hunted by the Nicolaitans. That's my name for the Illuminati, and the people that work for him. May God forgive you for working for them. Anyways, I've been told I have ADHD, so I go off on tangents. But okay, so we have. I'm going to read the definition. I'm going to show you the definition. And I know you guys can't speed read, but I wanted to document this. Cross. The cross existed in 4 different forms. The Latin, that's this one, with the cross beam near the upper part of and don't ever tell me I'm denying the cross of Christ. An X is a cross. I don't want to ever hear that from anybody. But you're going to say what you have to say. You're just working for the devil if you have to tell me that. I wore a crucifix for years. I won't wear it now because to me it's just a symbol of his death. Why am I going to remind my master of his death when I could follow a life that he that he led, or try, and try is a big word in that regard. St. Andrew's in the shape of an X. That's the cross he died on. He died on an X. He didn't die on a T, you know. So that's that cross. Because think about that. How brutal is that? That you're not only being tortured to death, but you're laying there sideways so that all the blood rushes down to one side of your body. That's pretty messed up. But anyways, let's see the other crosses. Now I've already told you, so I'm not going to read the definition of other crosses. I don't like to teach confusion. You know, God's kingdom is He's not a God of confusion. Let's see. Crucifixion was practiced, especially in times of war, by the Phoenicians, Carthaginians, Egyptians, and the Romans. Before he was crucified, a prisoner was scourged with a lash. Crucifixion was by tying or nailing. Death by crucifixion result not from, this is where I prove what I just said, not from loss of blood, but from heart failure. Victims usually did not succumb for 2 or 3 days. Death was hastened by breaking of the legs. Sometimes a fire was built beneath the cross that its fumes might suffocate the sufferer. He went through so much so that I can tell you guys about him. Just follow Yeshua. You know, follow Jesus, Yeshua. Do what he says, and you'll be happy in your life. You know, go to him always in prayer. You know. Anyways, I'm wrapping up. The word cross is often used figuratively to represent the gospel or suffering. Well, I think what my buddy, one of my best friends, oh yeah, I wanted to say a special note to my friends that supported me for all these years and are helping me out in these times of persecution. I don't have to mention names, but you guys, see, bad habit. You know, I apologize for doing that on air. I'm really working on my mannerisms so I don't look so stupid and ridiculous. But you know what? The words are words of truth. Maybe there's another reason for that. Anyways, yeah, I just want to thank my friends for helping me out all these years. You are my real family, by the way. All right, well, that's about it. I mean, 8 minutes, 16 minutes, and this week, may you have a blessed day in the name of Jesus Yeshua. And may, that's about it. Peace. Goodbye.